Welcome back to Foul News. Today the Ducati demo truck is in town and I'm on a monster 1200R. I love the low end torque of Ducatis. There's just there's nothing like it. Yeah, this doesn't handle like a sport bike, but it's not bad. Oh yeah, that torque at full throttle is nice. Oh, you're up to 95 in no time. Wow. Yeah, the wind isn't too bad. I got this little tiny windshield. Yeah, this torque is honestly something excellent. All right, so this thing likes to take turns a bit wide. Definitely does not have that that super sport feel whatsoever, that sport bike feel. Don't take corners too bad, but either I'm just not used to it or very upright bike, incredibly comfortable. And you know what? It feels lighter than it is, especially going straight. There's no problem. I feel like you have to put in a little bit of work for this bike to get it to what you want it to do. It's something that if I was a first-time rider, I don't think there's a snowball's chance in hell that I think I'd feel any type of confidence on this machine. And that power band it's fully usable. There's never a dull moment where I'm like, I wish I had a little bit more torque here, like you get with the inline 4. This is just really nice characteristic of Ducati, just the L-twin. I think this thing's got 97 foot-pounds of torque, 160 horsepower, and it's just excellent. Really excellent. It's just, you definitely know you're on a leader bike. You absolutely have no doubt in your mind that you're on something bigger when you're on this bike. It doesn't feel like in comparison to that Gixxer 750 I rode a couple weeks ago, where you could really kind of begin on that and be okay. It's the power's just there. Maybe in urban mode or in touring mode, that might be a little different, and I'm gonna see if I can switch to that, but I'm not sure how to do that on the fly. It's something I probably should have looked into. Being able to switch to sport, I think before, was kind of just a fluke. I feel like if I gave this just a crack more on the throttle, even in second, it would just bring the front wheel up absolutely no problem. It's just crazy aggressive with this throttle. In sport mode, wow, it's telling you, hey, I'm here. You've got a 1200cc engine right below your legs and you're going to be using every little bit of it. This throttle is so just not jumpy, don't get me wrong, it's very smooth, it's just there. It's very in your face kind of bike. I absolutely love it. I think it's great. Not something I would probably own, but given it's a naked bike and it's more upright, it's really an awesome machine. Quack quack geese, quack quack. Oh, wow. That thing friggin' pulls like a train. Yeah, I don't know if this thing's got quick shift on it or not. It doesn't. It feels clunky on the upshift without the clutch. It doesn't feel as smooth as when I rode the Panigale. Yeah, downshift. Downshift wasn't too bad. It doesn't. Yeah, maybe it's because it's in sport mode too. Maybe they want the shifts to be a little more rapid or something, which makes sense. Nothing wrong with it. It's totally usable. I gotta say, I really do love this power band. It's just there's torque just all the time. In terms of seat comfort, it's a very comfortable seat. Handlebars are good. You're not leaned over really. They're pretty comfortable. All right, one thing I noticed is your leg does rest on this exhaust, and that gets kind of hot if you're at a stop. Even though it's got that heat shield there, you can certainly feel the exhaust heat there. Ooh, it smells like fried chicken. That's a plus. Highway riding, the wind deflection's not terrible with this little windscreen. But I'm guessing if you're going to be consistently going in the 90s or something, or 80s, that might be a problem. I can definitely see that being an issue. The mirrors are pretty good too. I'm impressed with the mirrors. They really stick out far enough. You've got a great view, and they cover a lot of view distance. Yeah, even at 63, you notice the wind there's a lot more than you do on a full fairing bike. The legs aren't too bad. The wind's really just pushing the helmet at this point, and I'm not even going honestly that fast, doing just your typical highway speed, only about 68 right now. It's there, it's manageable, but you really feel it in your upper chest and your helmet. That's just one of those things when you got yourself an achy bike. I'm gonna go to touring and see what touring's like. Alright, back in touring. Well, it's not too hard to figure out how to switch the modes. Engine braking's a little less in touring, that's immediately noticeable. Oh, you know what? And the ride's over. Yeah, the throttle feels a little more controllable than sport. I wish I had a little more time and figured that out a little earlier. Maybe the fine folks at Motorcycle Mall want me to come back there and give that a shot. I'll be able to ride this again and really give a better review and play around with the modes and such. Overall, I do really like this bike. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I do. Great machine.